Welcome back to another New Era update. This is Kiriga, and this time we are just opening a few more chests, just trying to get what we get from this. Rena here is guaranteed, and of course you also get the gear set. I think it puts her at 291 speed, which is really good with Pursuit as well for a new player, but I do already have her, so I can just imprint her up to S rank. This is her with the gear that you get. And this chest upgrades, which is really nice, and I do get like a few artifact charms, which is not bad. And then here I can decide between a few heroes as usual. And Epic Ran here, just from the viability I think in PvP, probably the best one I can pick.
It seems that you need my help.
I can't make him as fast as I want, but still, it's a good option. Then a few bookmarks here, and I just rip them immediately. I do get something, and I get a Vivian dupe, and I do imprint her into my Sylvan Sage Vivian, just to get more crit chance, which is really good for my build actually. This chest upgrades as well, quite lucky, and I do get a few leaves, which is nice for the event. Then here the ML chest. ML Knight. This little Queen Charlotte.
I will protect everyone.
Then a mage.
Come to me. Closer. A little closer.
I don't really know about the use case of this one.
Oh my gosh, did you want my auto? Wait, there's something on my clothes? No! I just bought these!
No, a new unit I can't gear, or can I? Maybe I can. So I do like the idea of the buffs, or like the changes that this unit got, and she can be really fast, right? But you need insane gear for this unit. I do still pick top model Luluka here, and I'm not really sure if I can make her work, but doesn't really matter at this point. I'm just picking the unit I like, right? And this is the team I came up with, for arena only, with the gear I can put on them. And like, the idea here is that Rinnek goes first and you push back the opener from the enemy. And then of course you get the extra turn, you do your Pilfer, and then you do your Nuke or your Splash. Then after that you get top model Lulukas to take a turn, and you do the same stuff here, S2 into S3, with the extra turn, and S3 has an extinct, so I can just put Royal here into the dirt. So no revive here for the Royal, and also this chains right into my Lone Wolf Para, who again can like combat readiness push. And then the idea here is that I have enough souls to soul burn, and I just check who's going next, and I soul burn. Then after that, if I had better tuning, this is where my Bloodblade Karin would go. And ideally I would get like some defense breaks. I only got one here. So this match drags on a bit, but I S3 then with Karin. And this is like the idea, but in this match it didn't really work out, so it's kind of a cleave composition really. So I skip forward and this wins from this point on, but I do have another example with this team. Same thing again, like Rinnek goes first just by a bit. I think it's actually speed RNG here, but ideally she's a bit faster. You do S2 into S3. Then whoever you pushed back you can nuke with Luluka, or you take someone else entirely. You do the same stuff, S2, S3. And then I nuke the Royal again. This also takes down the Aureus tank, which is really nice, and then the Notus is the only one left standing, so we do need to get him down. I combat readiness push again, and I do soul burn here just to prove a point at this point really. I don't need it, I could soul burn here instead, but anyway, this is how it should work in theory. He's on Proof of Valor, so he should go down soon. And I lap him here with my top model Luluka. So even if he had like Holy Sack, I would just extinct here. Of course, this team scales infinitely with better gear, which I do not really have. My gear is not really good. I don't always crit. Also, we got like a shit ton of mail, and I'm just claiming everything. A lot of stuff. This chest upgrades, and I do get some Covenant summons, which I rip after I get the free mod. I do have mod, so I just imprint him at this point, and the gear is not too bad. No wasted stats again. I rip my summons. I do get a Holy Sack, which is really nice. And the next one is a dot, so... Yeah, and then for my special Mystic summon, which is up as well as the Mystic summon banner for beginners, I do pick Aria for the next few tries. So let's see how this goes. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.